Okay, today we are making stuffed Karela or bitter gourd. They're ugly vegetables, really bitter, and so delicious. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and peel these little guys. I'm actually going to peel them in here so that all the scrapings kind of don't fly everywhere. I'm just going to cut off the ends a little bit, put a slit down the center, open it. I'm going to use a grapefruit spoon because these are super helpful in taking out the middles. Scoop that out. And then we're going to salt these to reduce some of the bitter. Salt and turmeric reduces some of the bitter, but I actually like the bitter, so that's a personal choice. All right, all of these are done. We're gonna rub them with a little bit of salt, inside and out. All right, we're just gonna let these hang out, and we're gonna start our stuffing. All right, while these guys hang out, 1 onion. Dice that up. So the caramelized onion adds a lot of the flavor here and the sweetness to contrast with the bitter of the Karela or the bitter gourd. You can do 2 onions, you can do 1 onion. I'm doing an onion and a potato. Potato just bulks it up a little and gives a little more to stuff, and it adds a little bit of its own nutrients. So up to you. I like the onion and potato mixture. All right, we're gonna put in the onion. Let's turn this on. Let this caramelize. So we're just going to boil this potato right here. We're going to get started on the stuffing for the gourd, for the bitter melon. I am using mustard oil over here, about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And we're also going to cook these when they're stuffed in mustard oil. It adds a beautiful flavor. About 3 cloves of garlic, and a good bit of ginger. Ginger is a really wonderful digestive and adds such a glorious flavor to this. Optional green chili. Take off the stems. So we're going to turn all of this into mush so I can cook it along with this. The garlic, the green chili paste. Let's add a little bit of salt in here so it caramelizes better. About 2 teaspoons. We're going to go ahead and do the spice blend. So I'm going to take about 2 teaspoons of cumin, about 2 teaspoons of fennel, about 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of nigella seeds, and we are going to blend this up. Nigella and fennel seeds complement each other very nicely. So whenever you're using one, it's a good idea to probably add the other. blend these up. You can smell the spices, the aroma of them just so beautiful when you do this fresh. We're gonna throw in our spices. I'm gonna add a little bit of red chili pepper. Optional, you can always use paprika if you want for the color. I like it spicy, so 1 good teaspoon. And a little bit of dried mango powder or amchur. So I'm gonna take a good teaspoon of this and crush it in there. If you find that everything is sticking, add a little water. If the onions are not very sweet, sometimes it helps to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go and rinse these off and then dry them a little bit. Great. We will just dry these slightly from the outside. They fry and crisp up a lot better. We're not going to deep fry these. We are going to pan fry these. All right, we've got a boiled and cooled potato here. We're going to peel it and mash it. So I've mixed up the mashed potatoes and the onions. We're gonna stuff this in. Actually, let me take the spoon out. Because of the salt, they are nice and flexible now, so easy to stuff. You're gonna line them up in a pan, in an open pan so they can all cook. We're gonna cover them for a little bit. And then we're gonna just switch sides around and should take about 15, 20 minutes, 5 minutes on each side. Beautiful. Add a little bit of water so that it deglazes. Oh, just fabulous. Nice, just a little bit of water. Stuck on this. Alrighty, so you can see here everything is, well, pork tender, just what you want. Everything is cooked, and we're just gonna serve these up with, I'm gonna serve it with a naan and a yellow or a dal. So split yellow